This is it, ladies and gentlemen, our season four finale. And what a season it's been. And what a guest we have to end that season, Miss Jordan Seligman, a great performer, singer, actress, and she plays in a band too. Plays the flute, just like Jethro Tull. But we'll talk about that during the episode. Right now, let's get this show on the road.
These are the performers that I know. These are the performers that I know. These are the performers that I know. These are the performers that I know.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Performers I Know. This is episode number 52, the season four finale. Yep, we are just about through the fourth season, and what a guest we have to end this season. This week, we have a very talented actress and singer, and I believe she's a flute player as well. Yeah. It's so fun to find different people and they do different things. But we're going to let her tell you about it. My guest this week, ladies and gentlemen, is Jordan Seligman. Jordan, welcome to the show.
Hi.
Yes, hello. So once upon a time, well, about a month or so ago, I was doing my just one person project, an anti-bullying PSA. Needed three bully girls to tackle the role of bullying Chelsea Backer and getting stood up to by Zoe Rock. And Jordan was one of the young ladies who auditioned and one of the ladies who nailed it in just one shot. Basically saying to myself, if I do not cast this young lady, I will be making a grave mistake. And here we are. Well, Jordan, my first question to you, as I ask all my guests, is what got you bitten by the performance bug? What made you want to become a singer, actress, dancer, whatever you want to call it?
Well, when I was younger, I would always listen to songs on Spotify on my iPad, so that really got me into singing, and I always wanted to be a singer. And I never thought about acting until my mom does this competition. She's a coach for Odyssey of the Mind. It's like this creative competition thing, and like you do like an 8 minute skit and it's acting. And then I started doing it because she like inspired me to do it, and I really liked acting, and so I was like, why don't I do both?
Well, how about yeah? Why not? Love it's fantastic. Yeah,
Thank
always. Why not? I've always wanted to play air guitar, so like, why not? In fact, I'm doing it right now.
you.
Unfortunately, this guitar is slightly out of tune, but yes. So as I said at the top of the show, Jordan was one of the mean old bully girls who, for the Just One Person project, what was it like playing such a horrible, vicious, disgusting bully?
Um, well, I mean, it's like a lot of fun to do that because I don't normally do that in life as well. I don't like bullying people, obviously, but I feel like it was like fun to play a bully for once.
That's I've always noticed that that's the answer that a lot of people give when they're playing like villainous bully roles. Like, I don't like to bully people in real life. Like, I sincerely doubt anyone would be like, "Oh yeah, I love doing that. That's why I wanted to play it." Yeah. And yeah. And you know what's the funniest thing? Because I you played Annie once upon a time, yes?
Yes.
There was amongst the five young ladies who were in the Just One Person project, three of them were Annie. It was you, Sabrina Belcastro, and Zoe Rock. All three of you at some point have played Annie. That's a quite a coincidence. Was it kind of an interesting juxtaposition between, playing a bully in a sugary sweet, um, positive role like Annie, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
And it's a funny thing because I've actually spoken to Andrea McCardle more than once, and she's the OG Annie. And
Wow.
it's kind of like she called it the sorority of Annies. Everybody joins in at some point in their young lives. So it's always nice to say that you're a part of that whole menagerie of people.
Yeah.
But she's not. Jordan is not playing Annie right now. Who she is playing right now is Gabriella. Gabriella, last name escapes me. Um, it
Montez. Yeah.
Montez. Thank you. As a dog barks in the background in the studio, I'm gonna have to get the dog handlers immediately. But yes, a class act New York. You were playing Gabriela Montez in High School Musical, and well, it's actually funny thing because Zoe Rock, she was Scuttle in Little Mermaid um, at a class act New York. So yeah, small world there.
Yeah.
And amongst the people who are in these two casts, my absolute favorite actor name that I've ever seen, Arlo Tyrannosaurus. Like, how can you get any better than that?
He's so nice.
Yes, I have heard. But what drew you to High School Musical, and what are your thoughts about playing? Because actually, if I recall correctly, Gabriella, her character has just moved into town at the start of High School Musical.
Mhm.
So yeah, what is it like playing the quote unquote the new girl?
It's very fun. Um, I like I like making new friends basically in the show. And I do that like when I came there, I also made new friends, so it was really nice.
Well, that's lovely, absolutely lovely. And again, like I said, Arlo Tyrannosaurus. Like I just how do you get better than that? I don't think you can get better than that when it comes to cool names. I mean, I don't know if you want to go and tell him that. He'll just be like, who said that? That person is very strange. But yeah, well, actually, there's a couple of names that I recognize from Little Mermaid. Zoe Rux is amongst the names. I don't know who she is playing, but she was she was a Sebastian in Little Mermaid.
Oh,
So,
she's playing Sharpay.
oh well, there you go. So she gets to sing "Fabulous," I believe is that the name of that song.
I don't think that's in the junior play.
Really?
Yeah.
That's like that's a little strange. That's like one of the big songs from that show, and she does like a whole big number to it. But all right, I guess beggars can't be choosers. Have you done more junior versions than actual versions of shows? Like when you did Annie, was it the junior version?
Yeah, it was the junior version.
Oh, okay. So, Miss Hannigan wasn't really drunk. She was just very tired. I don't know if that, I don't know if that's par for the course with the junior version, but yeah, there you go. Um, so as I said earlier, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Jordan also plays an instrument. Oh, would you like to be a guest on the show, dog? No? Actually, I don't know. I don't know if this is actually a picture of your never mind. But you play the flute, is that correct? And you're in some kind of a band, or am
Yeah,
I
I'm in a rock band.
oh. Oh, so you're just like Jethro Tull then. You play you're the
Yeah, I played a song from Jeff Troll before.
oh
Teacher,
yeah. What song did you play
teacher.
from Jeth? That's what I don't think I've heard that one. Oh, that must be I know quite a bit of Jethro Tull music. That's one I don't know.
Okay.
I'll have to oh, thank you for understanding. I thought you were gonna, I thought you were gonna be very disappointed. Like, Dane, you don't keep hand in your. uh Oh, I see. It was from the 70s, from the album Benefit.
Oh.
What? Am I reading this off of the Wikipedia page? That's absurd. I totally am, though. But what was it like learning about a band like Jethro Tull and taking your love and skill of playing the flute into this kind of into a band?
It was again, it was very fun. And like rock band songs of like teacher are very different from like musical theater. So I had to learn to adapt to it. But now I kind of got the hang of it, and it's really fun to be like all rocky, you know?
Oh, Rocky, all Rocky Four when he goes to Russia. No, have I lost you? Yes.
Oh, oh yeah,
Are
yeah,
you?
yeah.
Oh man. So, does your band have a name or
Yes. Our name is Interstellar.
Interstellar?
Yeah.
Okay. And how long have you guys been performing together?
Since like the start of the school year, since like September.
Oh, all right. So, well, by the time this airs, it'll be sometime in June. So, okay, that's cool. That's cool. And also, by the time this airs, High School Musical will come and go because I believe tomorrow starts performances.
This Saturday. Tomorrow we have
Oh, oh yes, tomorrow is your tech day. And are you guys ready for soaring and flying and whomever,
yeah.
whatever? Who's your Troy? Because I know
Um,
Mr. Tyrannosaurus is in the other cast.
yeah, my Troy is Graham.
Graham. I just like his. That's just a name where his name is Graham. Graham Wright. Oh, okay. You know what? That's a pretty solid name for an actor as well. Graham Wright is never wrong. Oh, did I tickle somebody pink in the background there?
Yep, my mom.
Oh, Mrs. Seligman, I'm so glad that you enjoyed that joke.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This is the third episode this season where someone's mother has been in the episode. For those of you, for those of you who are keeping track, um, so getting back to your flute playing, was this something that like the rock band came first and you played the flute, or did you play the flute before you had aspirations for your rock band?
Well, I've been playing the flute since I was 4 years old, so it's been a quite while before that rock band came.
Uh, what drew you to the flute? Was it just like, oh, this looks fun, or because I tend to notice that when it comes to like um, schools with bands, sometimes you get to pick what you want to play, and sometimes they just like, here's the tuba. So, what? How did it go about for you?
So my sister, she started playing the flute and she was like 7 and I was 4. And then I was like, "Oh, that looks fun. Could I try it?" And so yeah, I just started doing it too.
I actually, it's funny I mentioned the tuba because, um, and now I actually take this with a grain of salt because I may be mistaken, but one of my past guests, Leora Schuff, one day she came up to her mother because they were doing band, and she's like, "Oh, hey, mom, they gave us our instruments. I got to pick which one." And the mom was like, "Oh, well," thinking like, "Oh, violin, flute, cornet." She goes, "I'm playing the tuba." The mother was just like, "Oh, really now?" And you know what? She did, and it was, as far as I know, I guess it was a lot of fun because she still does it. So there you go. Do you know? Does anybody in your school play the tuba? Any tuba
Oh,
enthusiasts?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Oh, goodness gracious. So once when this episode airs, the High School Musical will have come and gone. Is there anything else that you have going on um beyond High School Musical, or are you just kind of like in a holding pattern for the time being?
Um, well, I'm gonna audition soon for like a local community play that I do like every summer or every like couple months. Dear Edwina,
Okay.
and that's for the summer.
All right. That's one of those shows that I've seen everywhere when it comes to the youngsters. It's either Matilda or Dear Edwina, or there's a couple of different ones that I've seen. But I guess are you aspiring to play Edwina?
Um, I am gonna audition for that part, so hopefully yes, but
Okay, well, fingers crossed. I mean, by hopefully by the time this goes up, I can add a disclaimer like, yes, Jordan did indeed get that role. You'll have to keep me updated on the situation. But
okay.
as I look at the old clock on the wall, I'm starting to see that we are running just a bit out of time. But Jordan, my last question to you, as I ask all of my guests, is if somebody were to come up to you and say, "Hey, Jordan, I want to become an actor. I want to sing. I want to play the flute like Ian Anderson. I want to play the tuba like Tuba Tubason." What would be the piece of advice that you would give to for them to best succeed in their endeavors?
I would tell them to work hard, practice, never give up, take lessons, practice all you can, and just try your best.
Go Wildcats. Anyway, woo! Anyway, folks, as our outro plays us out, I would like to thank my guest, Jordan Seligman. Jordan, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
And we will see you guys next season in season 5 of the Performance I Know. So long, everybody.
Bye.